Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract, Destroy Maya's Empire Part 2, set in Chongqing and supplied to us today by nicoindadrip. So moving on to our briefing, 47, this contract needs immediate action. We have spotted 4 OSHA engineers in our Chongqing facility. A few months ago, Mogwai, the manager of OSHA's construction site in Chongqing, proposed to our head of the facility at the time, Angus Pritchard, a contract to partnership with OSHA. Since Pritchard is dead, your targets are Mowgli and 4 engineers sent out by OSHA. Make sure not to harm any ICA employees or get spotted. Best of luck, 47. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them along with 3 objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the block guard, and we'll be bringing with us a Duran fruit, a lethal syringe. We're going to have a Seeker 1 stored up in this side alley, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way straight up the stairs, 1 flight, and we're going to take out the surveillance system. That will come in handy when we get to the ICA facility, as we won't have to avoid or destroy any cameras. With that done, we're going to make our way up to the top floor of the block, where our first target, Mogwai, will be located, following Hush around. Now, he is an enforcer, so we are going to have to wait just here by this soundproofed wall. There is Mogwai, or Mowgli, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Now, once Hush has finished talking to Imogen, he's going to make his way into the deprivation chamber. Mowgli will then turn around to follow him, and we are going to then make our way around the corner and jab Mowgli with our lethal syringe. So any second now, that conversation should have finished. Let's just look over. There goes Hush now. So we're just going to wait for Mowgli to turn around, and when he does, we can make our way around the corner, jab him in the back, and he will go down rather ungracefully. So 1 target down. All of our remaining 4 targets are now at the facility, so we need to head over that way, and we're going to go in there via the restaurant, as our first target will be located out the back of the restaurant area. So we're just going to head straight down as fast as we can, wasting no time at all, getting down to the ground floor. Before heading off to the restaurant, we're going to go and retrieve our silenced pistol. There we go. And then on our way to the restaurant as well, I'm going to grab a coin from down by the stairs leading up to the laundry. So we're just going to head straight down the alleyway here and down the stairs, and just off to our right we will find a phone booth, and on the floor in front of it our coin. So now we should have everything we need. We're going to make our way over to the restaurant and straight into the bathroom, and from here, with a little bit of luck, we should be able to see our next target, who's currently located just down on the lower level there, trying to remember what the code is to let herself in. If we line up this shot just right, we can drop her with a simple bullet to the head. So we are 2 targets down with 3 to go. The remaining 3 targets are all located inside the facility, so we are going to have to make our way inside. Before we do, we're just going to hide this young lady away in the dumpster provided, just in case, as some of the requirements for this particular mission do result in an insta-fail. So we cannot be spotted, that's the main one. So we're just going to let ourselves into the facility using the code 0118 and make our way down into the facility itself. We need to get down to the lowest level and we can't really change disguise as we cannot pacify anyone. We could get ourselves an analyst outfit, which would help us move around a little bit easier, but it still wouldn't get us all the way down to the lowest level. So we're going to run straight over to the security office. We're going to hop over the banister and scoot along the ledge here, and we're going to hop back into the security office. And as long as the guard over yonder isn't patrolling, which he currently isn't, we can hop into the office, grab ourselves the level 2 dongle, and then make our way over to the ventilation system. We're going to let ourselves into the ventilation system. We're going to grab the screwdriver from the floor just inside, and we're going to make our way down to the lowest level of the facility. The screwdriver will come in handy as we don't have a level 3 dongle to hack the vent, but the screwdriver will do just fine. So once we get down here, we're just going to head off to our right. We're going to open up the vent, and in here we will find 2 of our targets along with a number of other people. So the first thing we're going to do is take out the surveillance camera. We don't need to do that as we've already taken out the surveillance system, but I forgot this at the time. So we're just going to opaque the 2 windows in the control room here so that the young lady within doesn't see anything that might upset her. Our timing is such that she's just moving positions, so we're just going to give her a few moments to move before opaquing the second window. We're then going to select our Seeker 1, and we're going to shoot this guard on our left in the back with the Seeker 1. We're going to retrieve the screwdriver, as that is going to be our implement of destruction for our next 2 targets. When the guard wanders off to purge himself, we are once again going to use the Seeker 1 on the young lady just over yonder there. So that's 2 of the 4 people in this room now leaving. There's 1 left, and we're going to use the Duran fruit on them. Now this isn't strictly necessary, but the young lady moves around a little bit, and we may not have enough time to get our target and get him out of sight before she turns around. So it's just easier to get rid of her. Now she's going to turn around and investigate the area before feeling sick. So we're just going to make our way back out into the corridor briefly. We're going to select our screwdriver, and when the young lady wanders off, we can then make our way into the room, which now is only occupied by our target. In here there is a level 3 dongle as well if you so wish to grab it, although it's not strictly necessary as we will probably not need it. So once we've taken care of our target, we're just going to deposit them in the closet provided and take their outfit so that now we can move around a lot more freely. We're going to make our way around the control room to the next corridor where our next target is located, and as long as the guard is moving away or is already well away out of the area, we can pounce straight on our target, introduce them to our screwdriver, and then we're going to deposit them around the corner and in the closet provided. We're then going to make our way upstairs using the ventilation systems once again. We could go the main route using the stairs, but I don't want to risk it. So we'll take the ventilation system back up to the next floor. Our final target is located over by the end of the scanner room and where the changing rooms are located. So we're just going to make our way all the way around, past where Imogen's office is located, past the recreation area. We have no cameras to worry about, nor enforcers, so we can run all the way there. We're going to head up the stairs by the exit, and up here we will find our target, and we're going to stop just in this corridor here, and we're going to drop our coin that we collected earlier on the floor. We're going to make our way around the corner to where our target is located. We're going to take the soda can from the table, and then using the pillar for the stairs behind us for cover. We're going to throw said soda can into the corridor, which will get the attention of our target. And when she comes along to investigate, hopefully she will spot the coin. If she doesn't, which she doesn't for me, because we've left it too far away, we're going to select our screwdriver.
There's nothing here.
And when our target turns to go back to her table, we're just going to throw the screwdriver into the corridor somewhere.
Oh.
And that will return our target
Who is
back
that?
to the corridor.
Hello?
We want her to go nice and deep into this corridor so that she's not seen from around the corner by any of the other patrons of the rec area or the 2 guards. We're going to drop her with a simple bullet to the back of the head. If you've collected up the level 3 dongle, you can then exit via the door right there. I forgot to collect the dongle, so we're going to head for the next nearest available safe exit, which in this instance will be the moped exit. So once we get up there, we can jump on our moped and we're going to have a nice wet bum from the seat. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we get out of Chongqing we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, we met our objectives, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.